Boomflowah! Good evening, this is Bel Geode, and we are back with some more DCS World 1.5.6, otherwise known as the Open Beta. Tonight we're continuing the Viggen story, but we're taking a slight tangent. We're going to be using the F-5E. So, tonight's episode is entitled Insecurity Fence. Our offensive to take Sochi has been largely successful, but is met with resistance. Within a day, we've been beset upon by enemy troops, and we just received word that an armored column is heading our way to attempt to secure the base once more. We must not let it fall back into enemy hands. Your flight, Pontiac 4-1, is tasked with stopping the armor column heading south towards Sochi. As the Viggens are down for repairs, you'll be flying the Turkish F-5Es. Because this column is formidable, we're sending helicopter support in the way of Ford 3-1, who will be flying Ka-50s to assist you. Additional helo support in the way of Chevy 5-1 will be tasked with removing all enemy infantry from the base as our troops and armor move in to create a security perimeter. The Tomcats of Uzi 9-1 are flying top cover, along with the Turkish F-16s of Dodge 2-1. Be vigilant for air threats from both land bases and that nearby carrier. So here we go. Things are really starting to heat up now. Alright, so we're back in Gudada, and it's been a little while since I've been in the F-5E, but I've actually had a few of you asking me to utilize it, so that's why we're doing this tonight. And as you can see, the Viggens are taking a rest. It seems like every time we go out we lose more, so yeah, we're going to use the F-5s, and we've got 4 of us in our little flight here tonight, and we're all loaded up with rockets. We've also got our helos. Those are the guys that are going to be helping us out. The Ka-50, which is another helicopter that I just simply don't fly, and I don't know why that is. Alright, let's go ahead and get some chocks placed.
Chief, place the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Thank you so much, Chief. Alright, now with this aircraft, we got to do things a little bit differently. We need air supply, and no, not the old 80s band.
Chief, connect ground air supply. Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
Okay, air supply is good to go, and damn, that voice kind of sounds familiar. Alright, let's go ahead and get everything set up. So battery, generator left, generator right. And we're going to want some lights here so that we can see what the heck we're doing, because it is evening time, you may have noticed. Alright, now that floodlight that you're seeing, that's going to disappear once the engine comes on, so it's not going to be like that bright in the cockpit the entire time. Alright, boost pumps for the left and right, we want those definitely on. And let me see, I'm trying to remember the checklist off the top of my head here. I'm going to get some more lights on while I'm doing that. I'm thinking I might need the radio on so I can get clearance to start up, so we'll put that on both. Leave that on manual. TACAN, I think we need to be on TR. And if I remember correctly, the channel for Gudada by default is 11. So we should be able to contact them and get clearance to start up our engines.
Gudada, Pontiac 4-1, request startup.
Alright, Gudada, any day now. Let's go ahead and get this sucker started. They should have answered by now. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Volume. Oh wow, the volume was all the way down. Oh, that figures. And, oh crap. I don't think that needs to be on manual. I think that needs to be on preset. Okay, let's try this again. My bad, folks.
Gudada, Pontiac 4-1, request startup.
And what's the verdict?
Pontiac 4-1, Gudada, clear for startup, wind 337 at 5 meters per second.
Very nice. Okay, so now we can begin the startup procedure, which differs quite a lot from the Viggen. So the first thing we're going to want to do is tell the Chief to apply air supply.
Chief, apply ground air supply. Copy. Air is now applied.
Here we go. Air is now applied. And that voice, I'm telling you, I know that voice. Huh. Okay, so now that our gauge is up to 20, we can push the throttle out of the stop position and into the idle position. And then we'll go ahead and push the left starter button. There we go. That should spool it up. We'll wait for everything to settle down before we get started on engine number 2. That seems to be a thing with a lot of the American planes as they're represented in DCS. You got to start the one engine first, make sure it's completely stable, and then start the second engine. I don't notice the same thing with the Russian planes. And you'll notice that the floodlights went out just as I said, and all of our instrument lights are on, so this is perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to engine 2.
Chief, apply ground air supply. Copy. Air is now applied.
Whoa, okay, that was in stereo there. And you know, I recognize that voice. That's Bunyap Sims. I had no idea that he did voiceover for any of the DCS modules, but that's definitely him. Alright, let's go ahead and start up engine 2. Okay, gauges are moving. This is good. We'll wait for that all to settle down, and then we will complete our startup checklist. Of course, it is going to get a little bit loud, so I'm going to be closing the canopy in a moment. But first, let's do a controls wipeout. Really glad I got into the habit of doing that controls wipeout. Alright, let's go ahead and close the canopy, and we'll get our oxygen on. Okay, now comes the fun part, because after you start this sucker up, there's still more stuff you need to turn on, like the dampers. So there we go. We got pitch and roll. We'll get the radar started up here. They say you're supposed to do that within 10 minutes of launch. It's really not going to take us that long to launch, so I'm going to start it up from now, and you'll see the little line appear in a moment. We'll uncage our ADI, our backup ADI, and we'll put it to about 3 notches down. We'll do the same thing for the main ADI here. And you can't really see it, but at the very top of the dashboard, I am adjusting the trim to takeoff trim, which needs to be set roughly around 6 units or so if you have bombs on there. You can set it for more as well, but 6 is like the minimum to at least take off successfully. And I don't know why the hell my HSI is spinning like that. That's weird. Alright, let's go ahead and get our exterior nav lights on. We'll leave the formation lights on. Or off, actually. Yeah, we're going to want the landing lights on. Okay, landing lights are on. And we'll set up our HUD while we're waiting as well. So we'll set that to manual. And I'm going to take the liberty of presetting this to about 21, which is where they say it should be for bombs. As you can see, we've got bombs underneath. We'll open up the mirrors while we're at it. We're probably going to want to get rid of the bombs first, since that's a lot of weight. Alright, let's get rid of the air supply first.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply. Copy. Ground air supply is now disconnected.
Thank you, Mr. Bunyap Sims. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bunyap Sims, the man who single-handedly got me into DCS from me watching all his videos. Alright, let's go ahead and get clearance to taxi.
Udata, Pontiac 4-1. Request taxi to runway.
And I'm guessing 2, 3, and 4 are just about ready to go. Alright, dude. Any day now, please.
Pontiac 4-1. Udata, clear to taxi to runway 33.
Thank you much. Okay, so we're going to move off here, and we're going to do a quick brake check as we move off. I need to get into the habit of doing that as well. But before we do, let me go ahead and set up the RWR. Now, I will admit, I kind of skimmed over this section in the manual, so I'm hoping it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt later. I think I need that on. No, I think that goes on a bottom setting. Alright, you know what, we're just going to roll with that, and if I don't see anything appear in the RWR, I'll know to change some stuff. Okay, we need to get rid of the chocks first.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Wheel chocks are now removed. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get rid of the brakes, and we will push off and then give it a quick brake check. Brake test. Okay, test is successful. Alright, now we can move out of here. Why the hell did I just turn off the landing lights? Come on, I need you back on. Okay, now we're really moving out. 2, 3, and 4 should be announcing any second now. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm still in preset mode. So, yeah, you're not going to hear them. All right, we'll just stay in this mode till we take off. Almost to the runway. And hey, our escort is powering up now. Perfect timing. I appreciate that. Okay, now to nose wheel steer this thing, it's also a little bit tricky. It's kind of like the F-15 where you have to have a button pressed to do it. I have that set to my pinky switch and my trigger. So that way it'll allow me to go left and right here. Alright, we'll stop here. Okay, and I should probably check to see how everybody's doing. I don't see the helos. Actually, I got sun in my eye right now. But no, it looks like the helos are all gone. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, they all left. Okay, cool. So we should be hearing them on the radio momentarily as soon as I put it to the right channel. And there is our escort, the F-16s. They keep coming back, all these Turkish F-16s, no matter how many times they get shot out of the sky. That's some dedication for you right there. What is this? We have reports of enemy MiG fighters mustering north of the AO. Okay, that's our cue. We need to get the hell out of here.
Good order. Pontiac 4-1. Request takeoff.
Let's not tarry, my good man. We need to roll.
Pontiac 4-1. Gudata, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.72.
That's good enough for me. Okay, so we'll switch it to what we had it on before, so that way we can hear all the flights. And I see all the landing lights behind me, so everybody's forming a conga line, so I guess that would be my cue to start heading out. Okay, we're good on power. Both engines are looking sweet. I can't believe I haven't flown this aircraft more often. I'm going to have to rectify that. We'll have to fit it in with the Viggen every now and then here. Okay, lining up is going to be the trick, because once I let go of this pinky switch, I am not hitting it again. Alright, Chevy 5 should be our helicopters. Okay, now before we take off, here's my favorite part. We got to activate the hydraulics. All my friends love the high rider. Okay, I think we're good to go. So you know what it's time for. Say it with me, folks. Brakes down and throttles up. And brakes off. We are off to the races. Okay, I want to say that our takeoff speed is probably going to be a little hefty considering the fact that we are loaded for bear. I'm going to take it over about 150 knots before I start rotating us here. I could actually use the charts, but honestly, when I come up with these missions, who has time to figure out all these charts and so on? Maybe Bunyip Sims, but not me. Alright, right here is good. Rotate. We're up. Look at that. Smooth as silk. Okay, 2 is officially rolling, so we are going to get out of his way. We're making another left turn. Okay, you may have noticed that I have a certain logic when I do this.
Wheels up.
Okay, wheels up. Whenever I hear wheels up is usually around the time that I'm starting this turn. And since we're using this airport specifically, I've started to get into that rhythm of when to circle around. Okay, 3 is already in position and rolling. So as soon as he calls, he's up. There's 2 again. Okay, good. Good. I love it when a plan comes together. So yeah, 3 should be up when we are about passing the airport. You can see him off to the far left, about to go off the screen there. It looks like 4 is also maneuvering to line up. Alright, you know what? Let's take a quick break and check out our helicopters. I'm going to take this opportunity to turn base and then go upwind leg while we wait for 4. Okay, 4 is rejoining, so 2 and 3 should be just about in position here. Let me trim us down a bit here, because I remember I had it set for takeoff trim. And what is that? Oh, that's our helos again. Oh, wow, they got far. Let's take a closer look at them. Dang, those guys are booking. Alright, no sign of the rest of my flight yet, but that does remind me I do want to get rid of the nav lights, so we'll go ahead and turn you off. And we'll flick the beacon switch while we're at it. Okay, everything else looks copacetic. Oh, one thing I am going to want to do is fence in, which is going to involve setting up our weapons. So we've got rockets on the wings and we've got bombs. So I have the 2 silver switches for the rockets set up. And actually, wait. As I take a look at my HUD, I just remembered that I have that set up for bombs. So I should use that first. Alright, so we'll turn off these switches. And we're going to move this switch over to Ripple because I want to launch all the bombs. Okay, that's Chevy 5-1. Okay, thank you, Chevy 5-1. I appreciate the update. Okay, we should be good to go. Huh. Almost forgot about Dodge 2 there. Yeah, they're providing escort for us. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here and see if I can figure out what's going on at Sochi. There should be a pretty hefty firefight going down there before those helos get in and do their CAS. Not seeing anything just yet, and I can't see this armor column that's coming in either. Doesn't appear to be much activity there, which is kind of weird. They're supposed to be shooting each other up right now, unless something went wrong with my mission creation there, which is highly possible. This is DCS after all. Alright, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because we have a job to do. And actually, I wanted to put out a little poll really quick here. We know that there are 3 aircraft definitely coming. The Tomcat, the Hornet, and the Harrier. I want to ask you to put one of the 3, whichever one it is, that you are most looking forward to. You know which one I'm looking forward to, and that would be the Tomcat. But why don't you post in the comments and tell me which one you are most looking forward to. Wow, that infantry did not last long at all. Okay, 2's got confirmation, and yes, I do have eyes on target. Alright, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and get this bombing run done. Right here should be good. Bombs away. And we'll pull up before they shoot me out of the sky. Damn it! I thought I had that. Alright, Dodge 2. Yes, I know you're on station. That's perfect. It looks like I didn't score any hits whatsoever, which really sucks. Because now that means I'm going to have to go in there with rockets. Alright. Well, before I do anything else, let me go ahead and send my guys in there to start their job.
Flight. Engage targets of opportunity.
Do it, boys. While that's happening, I am going to set everything up for rockets. I'm going to jettison that little rack, too, that's holding the bombs. Okay, so that should be gone. Now I got to retrim while I'm at it here. Set that to rockets. And I believe I need to change my HUD as well. Hold on, let me trim down. Okay, looks like everybody's engaging. This is good. This is very good. It's going to take me a little while to get into position, though, so let's cut to another scene. I'm just about set up for my first rockets run. And it looks like 2 is set up, too. Okay. Holy crap, 4 is running in. 3's running in. Oh boy, this is gonna get like downtown traffic here in a second. Alright, as long as I don't hit my guys, we should be good. Okay, I'm gonna run straight up that column with these rockets here. Ooh, the Tomcats are on station. Nice. Alright, no time to worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and get some rockets, rockets, rockets. Couple more salvos should do it. Up, they're splitting up. Okay, that's the end of this run. Whew, just barely made it out of there. Alright, I'm going to do an Immelman while 2 goes in. And over the top, I can see the smoke from 2's bombs. I don't know if he hit anything, but I guess we'll find out in post-processing. Alright, I might be able to get another run No, no, not at this angle. But I can see that it looks like they all parked up by that city park, which is good. That means less collateral damage. Spike 12 o'clock. Oh, the MiGs! Yeah, you know, I thought I heard the Tomcats were engaging them. I'm assuming the Falcons are doing the same thing. So, again, I'm not going to worry about enemy air-to-air threats at this point in time. I'm just going to go ahead and jettison the rocket pods, since those are empty. Alright, there we go. That should get rid of them. Perfect. Okay, so now we can flip those switches off, and we'll set up for the inboard rocket pods. And that should be good to go. Not sure if you could hear all the radio chatter, but the forward flight, that is the Ka-50, so it looks like those guys are engaging, and we could sure use the help. Alright, 2's on another bombing run. It's going to take me a while to set up, so I'm just going to follow the trail of smoke that they're leaving behind here. Look at that. Wow, we should have this done in no time. Tomcats are still getting to work. This is great. You may have figured out that I'm using VF-143, the Pukin Dogs, for my Tomcat squadron. They are my absolute favorite Tomcat squadron. I've actually met guys from that squadron in real life back in the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, now the question is, where are they hiding? I think they're all in the trees. Oh, wait, no. You know what? I think I see one just beyond that house. Oh, he just blew up. Well, so much for that run. But I do have eyes on a couple on the near side, so let's set up for another run. You know, that's one of the things that I really like about DCS is the fact that they've got the Doppler effect in there, so you can hear, like, the reverberations of the explosions. Okay, I think it's our turn to run in. Oh, looks like we'll be joined by 2, so with any luck we'll probably end up needing to do a knife-edge pass to miss each other. Okay, my targets, if I recall correctly, are on this side of the road, the beach side of the road. And one just went boom. Okay, I think I see a couple there. I'm going to launch some rockets. See where that hits. Okay, no, there is no target there. Crap. I think they're in the trees. Oh, wait, no, there's a supply truck. Let's see if we can hit him. Boomflowah! Gotcha, sucker! And that, my friends, is what I call a successful run. Dodge 2's having some problems, it looks like. Can't see anything going on out there. They're probably, like, way out to sea fighting against these MiGs. Well, I appreciate their sacrifice. And I sincerely hope they're able to get these guys taken care of. I'm going to do another run here. Whoa, did he say tally ship? Oh, wow, so we've got eyes on a carrier. That's no bueno. Alright, what do we have going on down here? It's gonna be slim pickings finding targets here. I know there was at least 15 of them. I want to say 14 or 15 I set up.
4-3, in from the southeast. Engaging utility.
I'm going to launch a couple of shots here.
4-2.
Wait, no, I got no joy. Can't imagine there's much more left, but I'm going to go ahead and do one more run here. I still have a few rockets.
4, rockets away.
Or I could let 4 do it for me.
4, target destroyed.
Hey, how about that? All enemy armor has been terminated. Your mission is complete, Pontiac 4-1. Outstanding! Let's hear it for the F-5E. And now I've got some extra rockets, so I might as well just launch them off here. That way I can get rid of the pods, be as light as can be, to come down at Sochi. I forgot to mention that to you. I'm not landing in Gudada this time. We're going to land in Sochi. We're going to make this our forward base. Oh, and what is this? Good kills! Well, that ought to wrap things up. Very nice. Mission accomplished. Proceed to Sochi as our new staging area and RTB. Okay, Sochi is off to the right, so I think I'm going to want to turn around to the left. What is my altitude? Almost 10,000. Wow. Okay. Maybe we should descend before we think about doing anything remotely related to landing. Okay, and we are clean, so trimming this thing is also going to be a good exercise for me on the way down. Alright, I'm going to send my boys home. They've done an excellent job.
Flight RTB.
3, roger.
Thank you, 3.
3, RTB.
Very well, see you at the base.
4,
Thank you, 4.
2, roger.
Copy that, 4. And 2. Okay. Yes, I said it before and I'll say it again. I love it when a plan comes together. All of us made it out alive. We accomplished our mission to the utmost of perfection, even with the help of the helicopters. Got to give them some props as well. Now all we have to do is just land this puppy. And I really got to say, folks, I need to do some more with the F5. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get ourselves configured here on the radio. Channel 4 is going to be Sochi. So we've got to switch it to preset so you won't hear any more flights talking as we try to see if we can get the tower. I should probably trim out first. Okay, come on, baby. Stabilize for me. Thank you. Okay, ATC, Sochi Adler, inbound.
Sochi, Pontiac 4-1, inbound.
Oh, I just passed the runway.
Pontiac 4-1, go to alternate.
Wait, what? Oh, hell no. No, son. You don't understand. That's not in the cards. We are not landing back in Gudada. We are landing in Sochi come hell or high water. And since I passed the main runway, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in on the crosswind runway. That's our alternate right there. See, he just said head to alternate. He didn't specify alternate runway or alternate airport. So I'm taking initiative here. Because that's how we do when we fly the F-5E. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Speed is still way too fast, but we are in landing configuration, so I'm going to leave the air brakes out just a little bit longer. And see if we can line up here. I'm not even going to bother to call the tower at this point in time. As a matter of fact, I might just switch it back to manual so that I can hear the rest of the flights. Telling me to go alternate. The very nerve. You know what I just did to save you guys' butts in the last 15-20 minutes here? Talking about go to alternate. Hell no. Ah, somebody down there owes me some vodka. That's what's happening right now. As soon as I land the sucker. Alright, I think we got a lineup. Let me check outside real quick. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad they actually have those 2 hotels right in line with the runway, because that tells me that I am on target. I am crabbing a little bit because there is wind. I always set weather in this. It might not be the most dramatic, but it is definitely there. Okay, and now the moment of truth. Do I remember how to land this thing without skidding off the runway or flipping over? Here we go. Hold on to your butts, folks. Ah, we made it. Sorry about the landing there. That's what I get for trying to be all cinematic and crap. And it sounded like 2 and 4 were getting the RTB bug again, but that was easily fixed by simply changing the frequency. Okay, shoot can go away. And I think I see our friendly troops over there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to taxi to the right, and I see one of the helos. I'm guessing that's a Huey. Yeah, that looks like a Huey. And as we taxi to parking, it is time for the kill tally. Yay! As you can see, I have 4 kills. The rest of my group got 1 apiece. The real MVPs, of course, were the Ka-50s, who got the mother load when it came to ground targets. Of course, keeping our butts safe were the fighters of VF-143, the Pukin Dogs, Dogs 1 through 4, and of course the F-16. Curious, though, it says that the flanker got 1 kill. I don't recall seeing anyone get shot down from our side, so I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Alright, but I do believe this is our parking spot, so if you will pardon me, folks, I'm going to go ahead and pull up next to this Huey. Then we're going to do a really quick power down sequence, and that'll be it for me today. And check out that sunset. Wow. Alright, so it is that time, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, as always, for your likes and your comments. I really do appreciate it. This has been BelGeode, and I have been flying in DCS World 1.5.6, the open beta. I've been flying in the Belsimtek F-5E Tiger II. Beautiful little plane that I'm going to be doing more with. And as always, if you have enjoyed what you have seen, this little mission that I've created, please feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And let's see, I'm thinking next time around we're probably going to hop back in the Viggen and do something slightly different, yet slightly a bit more familiar to me. So be sure to tune in for that. That'll be coming at some point in time soon. I hope you all have an excellent evening. Thank you, as always, for your support. This is BelGeode signing out. And hey, look, here's our MVPs. Ciao!